those who believe that life here began out there, far across the universe, with tribes of humans who may have been the forefathers of the Egyptians, or the Toltecs, or the Mayans. Some believe that there may yet be brothers of man who even now fight to survive somewhere beyond the heavens.
The ancient ones, the lords who first settled Akopo, spoke of visitations from what they in their primitive way referred to as angels, 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 angels.
It was the seventh era of mankind. 20 yarns had passed since the last great war. A civilization was reborn. An enemy had grown. And now a new generation will have to face an old foe.
It is done, imperious leader.
I must prepare them for the second coming.
us that a great star guided the lords of Kobo away from the dying planet across endless black sea.
Deep in space, a lone Battlestar drifts, her scars telling a tale of how she managed to escape the grasp of her enemy, of how she is leading her people to safety after all these yarns. As we focus in, we see it as the Galactica. High above on this mighty ship, we notice a dome. Within this celestial dome, we see the shadowy figure of a man in a control chair. The man is Commander Apollo, his eyes closed, enjoying the feeling of riding in the hand of God. His thoughts drift to his best friend Starbuck, who many yarns ago became marooned, possibly killed, on a planet after a battle caused him to crash. As Apollo drifts off somewhere between sleep and meditation, he remembers the last time he and his friend were here in the hand of God.
Everyone's looking for you at the victory celebration. I think they're going to give us a medal.
I'll be there.
You still don't think that transmission was a Cylon lure, do you?
No. Only now we'll never know. Wilker's lab was destroyed in the battle and the recording with it.
So you're waiting here for another transmission?
Yeah. Boomer rigged a gamma frequency signal booster. If anything's out there, I should pick it up.
You think it came from Earth, don't you?
I hope it did. First contact with Earth should be our transmission. Something similar to what we saw.
Just looked like an old spacecraft on a routine run to me.
Well, what would you expect? A momentous message? No, we'll just pick up routine radio or video scans. Nothing extraordinary. To them, anyway.
Oh, come on, buddy. Let's join the celebration. If Earth's out there, we'll find it without you holding vigil.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Two of our finest officers, Captain Apollo and Starbuck.
With my blessings and the blessings of the Lords of Cobalt.
Very great honor. Very great honor.
Squadron assembly at 1750, launch 1800. The Officers Club will be open to all warriors, regardless of rank, for 1 centaur and 1 drink on the commander. Commencing now.
Well, if the commander's buying, I'm drinking.
If anybody's buying, you're drinking, Joey.
Father.
Yes.
A single Viper launched without clearance. Just headed off across the quadrant.
Across the quadrant?
There must be an explanation for it.
Commander, there's a signal coming over Fleet Comm Line Alpha.
This is Commander Adama. Who are you?
Reese, this doesn't make sense.
What's that fool doing?
Well, sir, it's always a little stuffy around you.
I want you to reverse course immediately.
Orders are orders.
Starbuck and Apollo take after that ship and bring it back immediately.
Starbuck, Apollo, that is an imposing threat.
That's it.
Now look, you gall-mongering snitrat.
Boomer.
Hey. I've never seen you fuss so much.
Well, I guess I would feel better if I were going.
Boomer, go.
So with my blessings and safe journey.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Transferring launch control to Viper fighters. Launch when ready.
To conserve our strength. There's no telling how far off that ship's destination may be.
It's probably intergalactic.
Maybe, maybe not. Set your breathers from minimum to conserve.
All right, but I'm too excited to be sleepy.
Starbuck, this trip could be endless.
Meaning none of us may make it? And remind me to invite you to my next party. You're a lot of fun. Going into sleep mode. Sleep period. Apollo. Apollo. Apollo.
Where am I? Who's that? Where am I? What am I doing here? I'm dreaming all this, right? I'm in my ship in a state of flight somewhere. When I wake up, I realize this is all a dream, right? I'm very confused.
As we know by now, the Cylons are quite capable.
Better give up nightlife or have my oxygen checked.
Well, that makes two of us.
It's gotta be the pressure.
Something's wrong. We got a problem.
Wait, something just coming onto the edge of my scanner right now. Reese?
He's not out here, Starbuck.
He owes us some kind of an explanation. Oh, Brack.
Silence?
You got it. I got their visual.
Here they come.
When I hit 3, you hit your reverse thrusters and maximum braking flaps. We'll give them a little surprise.
1, 2, 3.
Starbuck, can you limp back to the fleet?
Negative, Boomer.
I'll stay with you as long as I can, buddy.
The fleet can't afford to lose pilots.
But you're fine.
Hang on, I'm kicking in my turbos to catch up with you. Starbuck, what happened?
I don't know, Apollo. Let's just pray that the fleet picks up my beacon and follows me.
All I have to do is keep track of you. Send back help.
Yeah, after you warn the fleet to get out of here.
Hey, you gonna drift or try to find land?
I better try to find some kind of hospitable atmosphere somewhere.
Starbuck.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
You know me, pal. I always look out for number 1. Give Cassiopeia my love. And Athena and, well, tell them not to sit around waiting. I like it where I'm going. I gotta go now. My support vapors are running low. Look, I'll be seeing you.
friend. Believe me, if I could change places with you, I would.
Boomer, he's landing.
Tractor gear down. Maximum airfoil deflection. Force field in effect to hold me against my favorite seat.
Oh, my lord. Father, I didn't know what else to do. If I don't go back, he doesn't stand a chance.
There is no going back. But sir, we can't just leave him out there. Boomer, don't you think I want to go back for him? Do you think I want to leave someone I love like a son, knowing we'll never see him again? Take a look out there. We'll be lucky if we can save our fleet.
You mean we can never go back?
We can't go back. Not with only 2 Vipers to provide cover. That would be suicide.
That is correct. There is no going back. Our enemy pushes us on and on and on, and until we're strong enough or can find Earth and get help, we can never stop or turn away or look back.
You sent for me?
Yes.
Starbuck, he's not back yet.
Apollo.
I'm sorry. Starbuck had to crash land.
But he did land.
I don't know. Unnecessarily.
He may be lost. Or dead. And even if he's still alive, he can't get back. I just thought you should know.
It's okay.
Suddenly, Apollo awakes to realize that the past is no more, and for a moment he can see his father's face in the stars. He soon realizes that it was his own reflection looking back at him. Or was it? The death of Apollo's father affected him greatly, and saying goodbye was something Apollo was never willing to do. Thoughts of his father's funeral would always be fresh in his mind. He leaned back in his chair, closing his eyes one more time. Then he drifted off to a time when the fleet said goodbye to one of the greatest men who ever lived, the great Commander Adama.
How can I say to you that you've been more than a father to me? You've been someone I could look up to and trust and respect. My ideals rise and fall in your standards, and this isn't you. What's happening to you? Help me to understand.
You'll understand, my son. In time, you'll understand.
Something's wrong.
Commander!
Father.
Oh, no. No! No! I'm sorry, Apollo. I just can't believe he's gone.
Let us remember him not only as a warrior who died heroically in conflict, but as a man who lived in pursuit of excellence. Our recorded history tells us that we descended from a mother civilization, a race that went out into space to establish colonies. Those of us here assembled now represent the only known surviving colonies, save one, the sister world, far out in the universe, remembered to us only through ancient writings. It is my intention to seek out that remaining colony, that last outpost of humanity in the whole universe. I wish I could tell you that I know precisely where it is, but I can't. However, I do know that it lies beyond our star system, in a galaxy very much like our own, on a planet called Earth.
Apollo awakens with tears in his eyes, quickly realizing that he is due on the bridge, and tears are a weakness he cannot afford to show. At the same time, many light years back, a man sits alone on a planet. He is playing every form of pyramid solitaire that he can imagine, having made up some over the last 20 yarns. 20 yarns of solitude is something most could not endure. But since Starbuck was his own favorite person, he adored it quite easily. So much happened over his time here, the rebuilding of a Cylon for friendship, the comings and goings of a strange woman, the discovery of a wilderness area near his crash site that provided hunting and a means to build shelter. 20 yarns is a long time, but Starbuck would soon receive a surprise. A wormhole would be opening above his planet, pointing to an area of space right in the path of his would-be rescuers aboard the Galactica.
Who are you?
Starbuck, you have a most promising spirit.
Ship of Light. By all that's holy.
It is time for you to return to your people.
Terrific idea. You want to tell me how?
Hello, I didn't hear an answer.
Object in Sector Sigma. Scanner readout coming up.
Holy crap! Give me the commander. Yes, sir. And that's what you think we're dealing with here? Some kind of vortex?
Quite possibly.
Colonel, if what you're saying is true, we'll make a low-level approach from the backside. Get a navigational fix. Commander, we're picking up long-range signals. Long-range communications. Do it. Yes, sir. Can you enhance the signal?
Try and clear up the audio.
Yes, sir. Apollo, can you hear me? Mom? Starbuck, come in, Starbuck. Do you read me? Come in, Starbuck.
It's been cut off.
Look, I know that. I want you to stay here and monitor the instruments. I don't understand what's happening here, but I intend to find out. We have to do something.
Mr. President?
Get me to Galactica.
Yes, Mr. President.
On the line.
Sheba?
Hi.
That report. I don't like the implications of it.
What are you talking about?
It's not a message to the Cylons. It's a beacon directing them here. That transmission must be stopped.
I know it's a little hard to explain, but do you have any idea where it's coming from?
Starbuck.
Yes, it was.
Of course. A nice idea. But if you're wrong...
How?
Sheba, I'm sure he's long gone by now.
Look, you don't know that.
That's true, but too optimistic. There must be an explanation for it. If you say we should do it, naturally I say we should do it. We must find him. Inform the pilots.
Very well, then.
Lord help us.
We are picking up a transmission in a strange code.
All time.
Yes, but how did you know?
It is an automatic distress signal from the life form known as Balltown, who terminated 20 yards ago.
You are correct. However, he is not your concern.
The warrior, Starbuck.
Yes.
This is Lorne Green. Here are scenes from the next episode of Battlestar Galactica.
Boxy.
Yeah.
I just came from the launch bay. How come they're preparing your Viper?
What is the problem?
Look, you want to go, go. I just want to know why.
We have no choice.
After launch, switch on your short-range marker beacon so we can track you. Other than that, no transmissions unless absolutely necessary, and then only in short pulse scrambled code. We don't want the Cylons tracing your broadcast being back to us.
Commander.
Yes?
Thank you for being here when we needed you.
Yeah, I know. Foxy?
Yes, sir.
One more thing.
Just make it fast, okay?
Well, like I said, don't worry.
Colonel?
Yeah, what is it now?
Standing by to launch. Acknowledge. Commander?
Yes?
Troy and Dillon are about to embark, awaiting your orders to launch the decoy squadron, sir.
Thanks, Boomer.
All right.
Let's get going.
Transferring launch control to Viper fighters. Launch when ready.
Ready for launch. Check ignition. Better contact the Galactica.
All right.
Commander, this is Captain Troy.
Yes? We'll spit it out.
Well, I sure hope this thing comes off.
Careful, stay out of their range.
Yes, sir. Right. Troy out.
Wish we were with them.
Yeah, so do I.
No sign of Cylon pursuit on my scanner.
Affirmative. Looks like we made it again.
This could be one of our most satisfying missions, Troy.
There are those who believe.